Good morning, families, friends, and acquaintances, and all of you who knows that I love when you're here with me. This morning, my favorite topic is personality issues. I want to touch on this topic because I realize that it's a problem, whether in the working area, the workforce, or people in customer service or just people you come in contact with in general. A lot of people have personality issues. And why it's an issue is because it's a contribution of other problem that can start from that situation. Things can go bad with when you come in contact with people with personality issues. The reason why I want to touch on this topic is because mental health crisis is real. It's a problem in every family, churches, schools, workplace. It's a problem. When you have to put up and deal with people who have no personality and they're always ready to store for problem, that can be a problem because you are there for a reason. And your reason is to make your money or help other people and then go home to your loved ones and then come trouble. Yes, personality is a mental health crisis. Some people were born with that persona. They just cannot be happy. And some of them are triggered from childhood. They were abused, they were neglected, and some of them were molested. And some people have personality issues because lack of self-esteem, and they just can't love themselves, so therefore nobody else can be happy. And some of them just are just out for problem with other people who they see is happy, and they just cannot deal with the situation knowing that, oh, you're always happy, why you're always happy, and I'm sad, stress is going, something is going on in their life that you has no control over, whether they're having financial problem, it can be a medical issue which is beyond their control, they're suffering. So a lot of people are suffering because it can be anything that can trigger the person to react a certain way. So before you are quick to jump at a person with an issue or a personality problem, first consider the situation, assess the situation carefully before you yourself get triggered, because you might be saying, why are you talking to me like that, and you're ready to do something about it. But maybe they've been molested before they come to work, somebody beat up on their kids, or somebody's abusing their loved ones, or something is going down, or they just been diagnosed with HIV, or they just been diagnosed with cancer, terminal illnesses. There's a lot of things that goes on in people's life that can make them who they are, but that does not give them the right to abuse you or anybody else for that matter, because everybody is dealing with something in their life. Everybody, whether it's financially, medically, they look at themselves in the mirror, they think they're not pretty enough, they don't love themselves, they're going with some issues, something is going on with them. So before you quick to jump on them and defend what they said to you, first assess the situation. Is this person being like this all the time, or maybe something happened today? So pause a little bit and says, are you okay? Is there anything I could help you with? Is there anything I could say to make your life a little better this morning? Is there something in which you want to talk about? Maybe the person don't even want to talk about what they're going through. It can be private. All you had to do is pray for that person. Instead of fighting back, just go one side and pray for them. Help them to get to a better place and get out of the situation in which they're in, because it could be bad. So everything summarized to just learn how to love somebody when they're down. Instead of kicking them when they're down, uplift them. help them to move from the current situation to somewhere better, where they could say, thank you for even taking time out to talk to me. Thank you for listening to my conversation. Instead of dismissing them and says, oh, that person complained too much. Every time I come across this person, they're always complaining. Yeah, if it wasn't a problem, they would not be talking. They would not be complaining. Lend a listening ears. Lend a crying shoulder. The Bible says when you laugh, laugh too. When a person cries too. Okay, so before we jump on each other when they are down and angry and unhappy, find the reason why. If they want to talk about it, lend a helping ears. And if you can lend a helping hand by contributing to the problem, if you can donate some money or give them some clothes, shoes, food, whatever you think that person might need, and you can do it, do it. But let us just remember that love covers the 10 commandments. Love your neighbor as yourself, but first, love God. And also, don't forget to love yourself. Come back for more. God bless you. Bye-bye.